right now. OG back on the screen. Hit that like, subscribe, comment down what builds you guys want me to make. If you guys want me to kind of make a certain type of build like you was trying to see or look at. Somebody said Giannis in the comment section, so I did my best to make Giannis. I'm gonna break down each stat and why I made it the stat where it's at. So first off, we went power forward position, 6'10 height, 245 pounds, 7'8 wingspan. Right now, you look over here, we got fast twitch. Right, you look at the menu, we got fast twitch, fearless finisher silver, masher silver, pro touch gold, giant slayer, whistle. Right now, you can get a lot of layups off if you're using giant slayer, because 9 times out of 10 you'll see a lot of 7-footers out there, probably 6'11", bigger heights. So we went down 6'10 to make this Giannis build. Right now, with the 77 close shot, depending on what affiliation you go to, like let's say if you're Rise like me, this makes this Giannis build even more OP. It depends what you guys are doing now. Right now, Giannis isn't my type of player build, but I was like, let me make the player build for you guys. So this is not personally my build, but this is a build I said I'm gonna make for the community or somebody who wants to pick it up to say a Giannis build. Would I use this personally? Yes, but I have certain NBA players that I want to have a lineup of. So Giannis is not one of the players that I am looking for though to make. So we're not doing Giannis, but this is how I would make Giannis. 77 close shots, so you can get all the close shots. You at the 6'10 height, you got the good height. Right, driving layup. Now I made a 74 driving layup because when you go down, if you go down from this 94 driving dunk, it'll bring your slithery down from Hall of Fame to gold, and we want to keep this Hall of Fame slithery. Right, reduces the chances of being bothered by the defenders when navigating in the lane. Man, the slithery Hall of Fame is going to be OD with this 94 driving dunk. Now I added acrobat too, just in case you do hop steps, layups, you can still pull those off. You have bunny, Hall of Fame, so this is going to increase your hop step dunking within the paint when you want to do hop step dunking. You also have 2 steps, improves the ability to make Euro step, cradle, and layup dunks. All right, so understand, you got float game, you got spin cycle, Hall of Fame, right, and scooper. So you can really work around and still do everything within the paint when it comes to layup aspect and dunking aspect. We also made ourselves have a 83 standing dunk just so you can get rise up on silver. Remember, you can even make these badges even more powerful for yourself. Right, precision dunker on gold, very balanced in the finishing. Now post control, this is the stuff that you would use for post control. You're not going to be doing a lot of this type of stuff on a Giannis build. A post spin maybe, and a drop stepper maybe if you had it, but you can still utilize all these functions. That's one thing people don't understand. You can still do a post spin, you can still do a dream shake, you can still do a hook. You probably, I mean, most odds, yeah, you can still do a hook with the close shot. You won't have the badge, but you can still do a hook. Right, but I'm just talking about the mechanic wise. You can still do all these mechanics. Back down punisher, you can still back down somebody having higher strength on without having the badge there. So if you guys want to tweak to get that badge, you guys can go ahead. That's not really like Giannis's gameplay though. It's really like coming down the court, moving with momentum, catching the ball off the catch. Right, have a little bit of dribble moves. Sometimes he comes up with running the point. Y'all know how it is with him. Now I seen Joe Nose make a Giannis build and he had no shooting on him. It was like it was hard to see it. It was hard to see it. This game is obviously a balanced builder, y'all, so you're going to be able to do stuff. I'm already hearing people say, oh, I made a mid-range with a 60. I'm already hearing it. So just understand this is a more cutback builder. It doesn't mean that your build is going to be super trash just because he has a lower stat this year. No, you just got to learn that's going to be a stat that you got to make sure you have other badges to help it, support it. You know what I mean? It's all based on the stats. And the badges is like the sprinkles on top, Mike, when he said. So both 70, 70 for midi and the 3-point. So you get all the basic shooting badges. You could put this up by a few and get Agent 3. There was a way to do that, but I don't know if you want to really go to that way of it. Maybe it'll throw people off. People would be trying to shoot the Giannis build OD when you can just set yourself up to shoot more catch and shoots. You can shoot some shots wide open if they just leave you, but Agent 3 on bronze, you know, if you put it up, if you takes up the weight, put a few points up. I was getting it, but I'm like, maybe that lead players to play the wrong way with the Giannis build, you know, and not really make them utilize this finishing that they have right here. And then once they utilize a finishing, they come here to the shooting for the secondary. You pop out in the corner, boom, you hit a catch and shoot three, boom. Then we left them with 68 free throw in case you go to the rec and you want to hit your free throws and knock those down. Next, we get into the passing. The pass accuracy, you see we get break starter, dimer, relay passer, post playmaker, right? Special delivery, right? No bailout, but you got to just play differently this year. This year is like the year, like everybody's going to have to learn how to not do certain passes where you're just trying to bail yourself out. Everybody. That's just going to be natural with this 2K. Then we go to the ball handling. Some people, they will probably have lower ball handling on the Giannis build. I say that for a Giannis build, you should have at least a 73 to get this big driver on gold and this physical handles on gold. People think these badges don't matter, but this badge is going to help you when you're in the paint. When you got small guys coming, big driver is going to like just activate, boom. You get that increase the chances of a blow by when attacking close in the basket. So you just blow by people with big driver, boom. Then you got physical handles. So let's say if lockdowns are, which they are in the game, but let's say lockdowns going to be on you, y'all got to understand that lockdowns really can play D. So having physical handles is going to help you on top of this bronze unpluckable that you get as well right here that people need to realize. And then we made sure that we had high stamina so you can have handles for days and do a few dribble moves just to get yourself into the paint and start to dominate. But you have to have these. I feel like a Giannis build without this, you're going to have locks really getting a lot of forced pickups when they can still get forced pickups on you with this, because it's not Hall of Fame or nothing like this unpluckable, but you're still going to have chances to get moves and get past them a lot. Definitely. Speed with ball, we made him have a 57. Get that triple strike. We got that triple strike there. Boom, boom. So that's all for the playmaking. Liking having with this. That big driver on Giannis. Yeah. It'll help you get that blow by. We get anchor on bronze and workhorse on bronze, right? Perimeter defense, we go to a 60 on the perimeter defense. Now, the 60 is just enough for you to move around with this Giannis build. You're really going to kind of be in that center type position. So at least you have a 60 is better. It's going to be better than most other 7-foot centers. You're going to be moving around way faster around the perimeter on defense, especially for boards, etc. When it comes to the block, I put no steal. If you guys want to tweak steal and put steal on him, you guys can. But I feel like Giannis will be one of those builds. When you have a big slasher, you shouldn't really be going for steals. You're more so going to be putting that extra help in the paint, utilizing your vertical and other stats that you have as a slasher. You know, I feel like the PGs are the ones, you know, not the PGs, but more of a build like this that's past the 6'10", like more of a 6'7", 6'8", or those lock heights where you playing low to the ground, stealing. Probably can't do too much in the paint, but the height alone with the 6'10" gives you, remember there's a window box when you're playing 2K. Smaller heights, the game registers all that. It has to. Understand, when you're taller, the game registers that. You already get that benefit from you being taller, blocking a shot. Remember, anchor is like a capped out badge now, meaning you can get anchor on a higher tier. You see it, what is it saying, 85 interior, 99 block for Hall of Fame. So you see they're not playing no more. 77 interior, 92 block for gold. So you see it's a little different. To silver, you can get an 87. You want to put 87 block, but you got to go up in the interior, all right? If I want to get anchor on silver, right? 72. So we really could do like this, right? If you wanted to, with the Giannis build. Drop down some of his offensive rebound. Boom. We come back here, and we actually are going to leave it like that. We'll actually leave it like that. Because with this build, utilizing your strength is what's going to be more important with this build. We're going to get to that though, right? Chase down, release the chances of getting a chase down block. We already know what that was, chase down, but you got chase down gold, right? We got anchor to silver, so you're going to be punching way more shots. And remember, you can get it to gold by leveling up, getting a whole bunch of blocks. Get that anchor to silver. Then we come over here to the offensive rebound, 77, that's cool. Defensive rebound, 85. And we have rebound chaser on silver. So you're going to be getting offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds, right? It's all about how you use the box out beast that we have on gold, because you have this 92 strength, which we come down to. The acceleration is 63, not fast at all, but you have the badge like big driver that's going to help you get more blow bys and speeds you up once you get in that paint area. So that's a good badge. Then you have also your speed, which is a 72, so you're going to be moving around on defense in the perimeter as well. That's going to be definitely a given. Here's the key, like just glue to this build: a movable enforcer, right? Improves defensive players. You get that on gold, so you know that badge can level up to Hall of Fame if you can keep it there on Hall of Fame when you get it there. I mean, well, it caps out to gold. I mean, I forget, once it caps out, I believe that's it. Immovable enforcer on gold. Physical handles, brick wall on gold, fearless finisher silver, bulldozer on gold. You see this? You see this? Improves ball handler strength and overpowering defenders. So you're not going to have to worry about your speed or acceleration, fast burst or acceleration, just pinpointing where you want to place yourself on the court. We had to get my hoodie. It's a little cold in the basement. Now, when you look at this build, right, where we gonna put these last points at? Where we go at? Oh yeah, we went for that silver anchor, so we got a few points to put somewhere. And look, I'm gonna show you guys all this. Like, you can go here and get your free throw up there if you wanted to. And I'm gonna show y'all something like, you can look. You see how this is, each is all giving me 1 point? This is how I make my decisions sometimes. People probably look and be like, this is how I make the decisions though. Right, you see this still? Nothing. That ain't nothing that's worth it. 67 perimeter. You see at least they'll give us ankle braces. Really not worth it. 77, get post lockdown. I think we're gonna take it to a 77. Just so you can be a little problem in the paint. Put that 58 ball. There we go. Gold posterizer. Yeah. You're looking like a villain. Why don't they show posterizer? Oh yeah, they do show it at the top. Okay. Gold posterizer. You're looking like a villain with this Giannis build. Like, I really feel like this is the best balance you can get. You know, he's not just stealing like a pure lot. When I'm trying to really copy at the NBA, you know he can do the stand and dunk. You got the strength to really box people out still without having back down Punisher. It says increases the chances of a player successfully backing down their opponent. You can still back somebody down when you know there's a strength difference. And even when you're going up against a big, you're not just going to be trying to use back down Punisher to back him down. You're going to be trying to utilize this ball control that you got to slip past him real quick, do a hop, step, dunk in the paint, boom, boom. I feel like this is OD with the Giannis build. You can still board up too, use that box out, know how to box out players right. You're still catching rebounds as well too. Understand other centers are going to have other disadvantages as well. Just gotta know. But this is not really like a center build. It's like a really more of a real slasher build. And you still have the ability to shoot if you can, and you got that skill, you're going to be able to knock down with those 70s. Right? So let's click them and see what we get. Let's see what magic we get. And what name. I'm really focused on the name. I don't care if the shades are Fugani, man. Come on now. The shades is Fugani. You look at some of the builds, 2K make their own shades. Interior score. That sounds tough. That sounds like Giannis. That sounds like Giannis. Hold up. The interior score. That sounds like Giannis. I like it. And we gave him shooting. Not, hey man, shout out to Joe Knows, but Joe Knows, man, that Giannis build with no shooting looks scary, bro. That really was like a scary looking like Giannis. This is tough right here. Alright. So we made an interior score, man. Make sure y'all drop that like, hit that subscribe, comment what builds y'all want. I'm telling y'all I'm really nice with the balanced builds, and I trust and believe you're gonna see people using these builds. Trust and believe. Because I can see it already. People are still trying to do the 2K23 meta where they have certain things, but you're gonna be missing out. I already see the devs talking trash, so you're gonna be missing out. I'm seeing people already struggling with defense in certain areas. Like, just I'm already seeing it. Y'all hit that like, subscribe. We got more content coming soon.